Hi, Alissa.
Hey, Katie.
Welcome to episode 314.
Okay.
Can you have a personality and be a professional?
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
It's hard to say.
Spoiler alert. Yep. You can be both.
Sort of necessary. You don't want to be a real estate robot.
No.
We want to have a personality.
You must be relatable. Authentic.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about questions we've received. And it's the same question I've heard Chelsea say she receives more than any other question.
In Modern Agent Social Club?
Correct. The number one question is, do I have one account or two?
Oh.
Should I have a personal account and a business account? What am I going to do?
Right.
And we have also received this question multiple times.
Yes, we have.
Okay, so do you want to tell them a story, the story of the question we received?
So we had in our Hustle Humbly community, we had a community member reach out to the group for advice.
Mm-hmm.
She had a professional Instagram account
Okay.
at one point and a personal.
Okay.
And then she took a break from real estate, deleted her real estate account, kept her personal. She's like, I have such regret because now I feel like I have to start all over with a real estate account. And the thought of people going and looking at my personal account makes me like cringe or feel very exposed.
Right, because it was too personal.
She just felt
To
like
her.
she has a very specific hobby and she likes to share it, but she's like, it's not a professional hobby, but it's like, that's because you're a real human being and you
Right.
have a life outside of work.
We would hope.
If anything, I sometimes am thankful when my clients look at when we become friends on Instagram or Facebook, because I do feel like it reminds them, oh yeah, she does have a family.
Right.
Oh yeah, she does have summer beach trips with her fam. Like, she has other things in life going on. I don't need to be texting her at 9 p.m.
It's good for your boundaries.
I think it's good for the boundaries to remind people that you're a real person.
Yeah.
It also just, I think that every year that goes by and my business is more and more repeat and referral with every year, when they come to me, they feel like they know me to an extent.
Yeah.
That's what people do now.
Right.
They go and look at social media.
Well, you're really getting to cheat the system a little bit because they always tell you in any business, whether you're a hairstylist or whatever, professional, obviously a realtor, you people have to know, like, and trust you in order to work with you. Well, you don't really have to do a lot of work if they can go to your page and see who you are and what you do, like, as a human.
Right.
Like, I like this, this, and this. Oh, I see. Whether or not they also want to bake sourdough is of no consequence.
No.
It's just that they are like, oh, you have a hobby. Or, oh, maybe if I buy a house, she'll give me a loaf of that sourdough.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what the hobbies are. And they can be really specific, and it will not necessarily eliminate the people who don't have that hobby. It just may bring in some additional people who do have that hobby, or at least just make you a human.
Yeah, and our community members gave such good advice.
What did they
in
say?
The comments? Well, first they all went and like looked at her Instagram and were like, I love it. I think it's so cool and fun. And, your vibe will attract your tribe.
Right.
And if you're like a fun, scuba diving, skydiving loving person, but you want to have this stuffy real estate page that is only just listed, just sold, the fun, exciting, larger-than-life people that would have maybe used you for real estate probably wouldn't use you if they only looked at your professional page.
She's so boring.
Yeah, this is so stuffy. I don't even know who this person is.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing with, like, photographers who are like, I only, photograph this type of wedding, or weddings for people who are adventurous and, like, get married on a cliff because I'm adventurous and I'll go stand on the cliff with them and take the photos.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like you have to put it out there. I had an agent in my old office who was coming from a previous career. He was really young, but he was a professional golf instructor. Like, he was a golf coach, and his whole social media account was him either instructing or showing someone swing. It was all golf, all content, all golf, okay? And he's like, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just have to start another page. And I'm like, why? You have so many followers.
Yes.
Can't you just, like, let's dip our toe in? Why can't you talk about the house you just viewed on a golf course, or like make the content kind of hold hands for a minute and then just like ease them in. Like I think you can do both. I think most experts would say just do both.
Sure.
But I think that also is hard sometimes when you have really personal stuff on there, like your family, and then you're like, I don't know that I want just it to turn public. So tell me about your accounts.
Hey Siri, remind me in an hour to sign up for Build Your Own Business.
Do you think that's going to work?
I mean, I'm definitely going to join.
Okay, good news. You can grab BYOB now, even if Siri doesn't remind you, and be part of the live classes in September.
I'm excited to live teach on my favorite topic, working repeat and referral business.
And I'm excited to be live with our friends twice a week for a whole month.
This will be our most hands-on teaching of this course ever, and we are going to make sure you are building your business for the rest of 2025 and into 2026.
Head over to hustlehumblypodcast.com/BYOB or click the link in the show notes to grab it. What accounts do you have?
Yeah, so I have my just regular Instagram. I would consider that my professional and personal.
Okay.
I have the kids on there, the dogs, the trees, the vacations, the houses.
Locked down? Do they have to request?
Right now it's open.
Public. But you've gone both. You've had it both ways.
I go back and forth sometimes.
Okay.
Depending. Like every now and then, I think like anything, you'll just have an influx of creepers.
Yeah.
And then I go private for a bit. And then
I
go back public.
Can I please tell them about the person that was following you that you were like, can I? Will you let me?
Yeah.
Okay. Alissa gets this follower. Was it a male? Was it a picture of a person? A human?
It was like, yeah,
it was a dude name.
But you couldn't really see his face, and he was like on a guitar. Older gentleman.
Fine. Okay. And she's telling Sydney and I about it. And she was like, look, this guy liked like all my posts. Like, y'all know when you wake up in the morning and all of a sudden all of your alerts are the same person liking a series of your old posts.
Yeah.
And it's like, I always immediately think it's super creepy or super self-serving. Like they're trying to get you to go to their account and then follow them.
Yeah.
So they like a ton of your posts so that they appear in your notifications so many times.
John did not seem that way.
You were loving it. You were like, this guy loves all my posts and blah, blah, blah.
This is so funny, this old man.
But you were asking us like, what? I can't figure out what he does or where he is.
I was like, I'm not sure. I think I was kind of like, is this a real person? So his account was private. So I went and clicked follow.
And did he let you follow him?
And he did.
Okay.
And he did let me follow. Okay.
You're going to tell us?
I don't know.
You don't have to tell us.
So he accepted.
Okay.
And I went and looked at his posts, and they seem like...
normal?
It seemed like he's a real person.
But it was like immediately as soon as you posted something, he would like it.
Within the 5 minutes. So I was like, what's going on?
We're like, it's a bot. We're like, this is not a real human. This is just a machine. You have to block them. And you were like, I had to block them?
I'm like, is it that serious? We have to block the bot? He's liking my stuff. I mean, he's at least giving me stats and engagement.
He was boosting your ego for sure.
Yeah.
But
y'all made me block him.
Well, my personal preference is to block anyone with no follower. Like if they're following a bunch of people but have no followers, you're automatically blocked.
Yeah, yeah.
If you don't have real estate or realtor in your bio, I'm doing some deep diving before I'm like, you don't get blocked.
Right.
But if you come and you look like a normal human who says real estate or realtor in their bio somewhere, I know that they came from the podcast and I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's totally fine. But I do share my kids sometimes in my what I would call my business page, right?
Yeah.
Katie K. Caldwell. That is my business page. I have Katie Caldwell Instagram. It is locked down and I have less than 200 followers.
And you've stopped using it.
I don't use it. That was what I wanted to talk about. It was the one that was my personal one. And I would post like the kids back to school photo and like our vacation and whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't think you can maintain two accounts consistently.
Yes.
So, and even now we're both maintaining two because you have to go to your regular page and then you go to the podcast page, right? If I had to throw a third personal page in there, you see what happens. You just don't use it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's fine, whatever. It was great for a minute. I mean, you have another account that's personal.
I have a Tate and Haven account that's private. I actually started it 10 years ago, or almost 10 years, 9.5 years ago, when I found out I was pregnant with Haven.
Okay.
And I sort of wanted to, I was so just like giddy and like excited. I kind of wanted it to be like my journal of
your motherhood journal.
Yeah, like I just wanted to share like all the things along the way, and not that they were necessarily, not that, and it's, I don't know, but it has like 300 followers that are like my close friends and family, and like I know everybody that follows.
Right.
But honestly, as they've gotten older, like I don't use it all the time. I maybe go in once a month and do like a big photo dump.
Yeah.
And it does kind of, so I would never go to my Alissa Jenkins page and post like 20 random photos of my kids.
Like
right?
Tate eating watermelon.
Yes.
I'd be like, no.
But I would go to that Tate and Haven one and just photo dump.
Yeah.
And like, it's almost like storage also.
Right. You're like,
and I back up all my photos like to other things.
Yeah.
But there are certainly photos that I wouldn't post on my regular, but I'm like, I could throw that on the Tate and Haven one just because it's.
Yeah. And I've seen lots of professionals who share a lot of in different businesses, who share a lot of their life, but have opted not to show their kids' faces.
Sure.
I think that makes sense. If it makes sense for you and that's what you're comfortable with, then do that. You can still be a human with personality and not show your children's faces.
Yeah.
But also, it almost to me is like when it's so much effort to show I have kids, but to not show their face, I'm like, just don't.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work to just get the back of their head or blur out their face or like, okay.
And then that's weird.
Then it's weird a little bit. I'm like, okay, but now when your kids are young, I understand. Like, you do not want, obviously, predators or someone evil to try and like. As my kids have gotten older, now I'm more like, I have to kind of ask their permission. Like, hey, do you want to be in this photo or story or whatever or video or not? Because you can't just be sharing their likeness all willy-nilly.
Well, Haven kind of got that way as she got older. Like, people actually would comment and be like, you share so much of Tate, but not of Haven. And I'm like, one, I think it's funny that you noticed that. Number two, she's going through a phase where she does not want me to take her photo.
Yeah.
She's like, Mom, stop.
No more.
So I'm just being respectful of like
what are your wishes?
Season of life that she's in.
For sure.
But I feel like I try to be mindful of not posting too many real estate things in a row.
Yeah.
Also not posting too many kid things in a row.
Yeah.
Like trying to mix it up so that if somebody came to my page at any given time, they have a pretty decent snapshot of a little bit about me. They know I sell real estate.
Do you have pin post on your Alissa page?
Yeah, but they're not real estate related.
Okay.
Like I have a funny one of Tate telling me about trouble he got in school.
Okay.
And then I have one that I had made from Father's Day when I had made one for my parents.
Okay, cute.
And I just thought it was cute.
And so you kept it on there.
For a little bit.
You have to think, people, we're way too in our head. You're more concerned about what you're doing, what you're saying, what people are going to say about you. No one cares. Even if they saw it, if you're lucky enough to have someone view your post, it's a tiny percentage of the people who follow you. And then they're going to forget it in 2 seconds when they scroll to the next thing.
Yes.
So it's sort of like, there's no harm in it. But, we had Tori on pretty recently.
Yeah.
And she was talking about branding, and we talked a lot about social media. And she said it was really easy for her because she's only, in the online space, doing websites or marketing or graphic design type stuff. She isn't a realtor. She doesn't need local people to follow her in order to grow her business.
Sure.
She can have anyone. So she's like, so I can share differently. Like, I don't have to get my friends and family to follow me because they're not my clients.
Yes.
She says I behave somewhat different, more different. I'm different online than I am in person. And it freaks me out sometimes when I meet someone at the soccer field who says they're following me because in her mind, it's two different things.
Yeah, yeah.
What she was telling us too, though, is we are lucky in a lot of ways because you have this niche, you know what it is. You need to post things that are local to you.
Yeah.
But it is sort of like a little bit harder because you also really need your friends and family. If they're going to be the people who are going to work with you, you kind of want them to follow you.
Yeah. And if they're going to follow you, you may as well post nice, pleasant things that talk about who you are.
Right. So, but I think we feel more judged by the people who know us than by perfect strangers.
Yeah, I could see that.
And I think that's what her point was. It would be hard if I had to be like, here I am with my outfit of the day. And I'm going to think about how Aunt Sally is going to be like, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
You know, like it's different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you had to start over again from the beginning, would you just start using your personal account as your business account?
I think that is what I'm doing.
So that's always what you've really done.
Yeah, I've always had, like, my main Instagram is my personal and my business.
Okay, that's a great question.
It's also not a special account at the time of this airing. Like, it's not
personal?
It's not a, what is it?
Professional or creator are the ones on Instagram.
It's not any of those. It's just a regular account. My Instagram is.
Okay. Fascinating.
I've thought maybe I need to research changing that. And through research for this episode, I could see why. It seems like, based on the research, that having a creator or professional Instagram account is still good reach versus a business page on Facebook where you're not going to get anything.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens there.
And the hard thing, so we're mostly talking about utilizing Instagram. On Facebook, the hard thing is if all you have is your personal page where you have friends, right? And then you start posting a bunch of business content, Facebook will flag you.
Yeah. They'll hide your stuff.
Yeah. If you keep posting listings or business stuff, it's a problem. Now you can have a business page, nobody gonna see it.
Yeah.
But you could take those posts and share them to your personal Facebook. I think that's still like the workaround. But it is interesting to hear the difference in the actual social media.
Well, let's talk about that.
Please tell me.
I have a list of the primary reasons that the consumer uses each type of social media.
Okay.
For Instagram, the main reason people go to Instagram is entertainment, connection, and inspiration.
Entertainment, connection, and inspiration.
So that's Instagram.
They don't want to hear about the days on the market of your
they're not there for news or market updates.
Okay.
No. Facebook is more friends and family oriented.
Okay.
They are there to share life updates and to find communities based on shared interest and to keep up with those that they know in real life.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
LinkedIn is where people go for networking, career advancement, and staying informed about their industry.
Okay, that makes sense. And I was also very shocked to learn when we started working with Sydney. She's obviously Gen Z, young 20s. She and her friends are spending a lot of time on LinkedIn. I mean, they are just getting into the workforce, but it didn't feel like she's like, I'm scrolling.
That's
LinkedIn.
Crazy. I cannot imagine scrolling
so, like,
LinkedIn.
Y'all don't sleep on LinkedIn just because you're like, that's just for, like, if you're looking for a job.
Yeah.
She's like, they're scrolling
the kids these days are using it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then Threads is similar to Instagram, but people don't want you to be distracted by photos and they want the words to stand out.
It is like old school Twitter vibes. Yeah.
Yes, it is text-based and they are there for just text.
And still like open discussion.
Yeah.
We're going to talk to each other.
Correct.
In your case, about cats.
Yeah. We're going to talk about cats on Threads.
That's funny. Okay. All right. So can you tell me, do we have some stats? Or did you find any? Like,
they were pretty vague about giving actual numbers because they made a good point that it doesn't really matter necessarily the type of account you have, whether you're personal, professional, creator. People are going to say, well, I switched over to creator and now nobody likes my stuff. And they're like, well, maybe your content is bad because it's not us.
Great. I'm so glad that you said that.
That's what Instagram was basically. In all my research, they were like, it's not, if your content is not good, we cannot help you.
Right. And we're not going to help you.
Right.
We don't care how many followers or friends you have. So Gary Vee lately has been, for a while now, has been saying this. He's like, it's changing from social media where you have friends and followers and it matters how many people are connected to you or even on LinkedIn, like a connection, to interest media where if you make good content, it could go viral or not, or it could be seen or not, but it's only because the content was good. It's not because you had 100,000 followers. And he's like, so today you could open up a new TikTok and you could post one video and you could make great content. Hundreds of thousands of people could see it. They could buy your product. They could buy a house from you, whatever. But it's interest media, not social media. And the algorithm just pushes out whatever people responded to, stayed on long. If they swipe through the whole carousel, then the carousel will be served to others. So I think that's, in a way, it removes the pressure of, I have to get to 10,000 followers. But we're all just super hardwired now to look at, oh, well, how many followers do I have? How many friends? How many views? Like, he's like, it doesn't matter. The next piece of content you have could be garbage, and the one after that could be great. Like, you got to keep putting out good content.
Yes. And then one thing that they said was, no matter what type of account you have, any account that is overly promotional will lose traction, regardless of the type of account.
Yeah.
So if you're only posting, just listed, just sold, just listed, just sold, nobody, the algorithm is not going to attract people. People are not interested. So to me, if you had a professional account where you only posted real estate, it's going to lose traction. It's going to be hard to engage.
Unless you have some really good angle or your home tours are super funny.
Yeah.
Everybody on Instagram doesn't log in to go buy a house. They log into Zillow for, you know what I mean? Like, this is not why they're here.
Right.
Okay. Like we said in the beginning, Chelsea has mentioned this a few times, and we've had her on the show several times about social media. But in her podcast, episode 9 is the Should You Have Two Accounts? So if you want to hear
For Hustle Humbly episode.
No, it's number 9 of Modern Agent Marketing Girls. Hers, like if you want to hear them discuss having 2 accounts, because they talk about it so often, you can listen to that. But she's been on 4 episodes, I think, of Hustle Humbly all through the years. And then Shannon, who we also interviewed about social media, Shannon McKinstry, her podcast is called Good Content. And they're real short, like 10, 15 minutes. And she'll give you like the real current, like what's going on, or like mindset shifts, or what to do with your bio I was just listening to. So that's another.
Well, I like that you brought up mindset, because so much of the messages that we are getting are not social media issues.
Yeah.
They are mindset issues.
For sure.
I'm nervous to come off as too salesy. I'm nervous that if I post my hobbies, people are going to think I don't sell real estate. I'm nervous if I post that I went on a family trip, people think I don't work. I'm nervous that nobody's going to like any of my stuff. Like, well, then you're not going to do anything.
Right.
If that's where you're at. You know, it is a mindset issue that we have to say, you know, this is who I am. This is what I enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Even yesterday, so our sweet Sydney has moved away and is no longer our marketing manager, and we miss her greatly
already.
We are greatly missing her. So we have, you know, gotten back into being more hands-on with our Instagram, and some of our to-do lists are like to come up with posts. I told Katie yesterday, I was like, here's my problem. When I am shopping for a birthday gift for someone and I am forced to, like, I have to get a present for tonight. What am I going to get them for tonight? I have the hardest time. Nothing is special. Nothing means anything. It's not meaningful. I'm just trying to make a decision.
Right.
When I'm just browsing a store and see something that reminds me of someone, like, I get so excited.
They have to have this.
I'm like, let me buy this. I'm going to save it for their birthday. I'm going to do this. Like, I get very excited. It brings me joy. I love it. Same thing with social media. It's hard to force yourself to come up with, it's Tuesday. I need a Tuesday post. I'm supposed to come up with something creative and funny.
That I like.
That
other people are going to like.
Yeah, and it's got to be really successful.
No.
But the times that I just naturally think of something, I'm like, oh, this would be a funny post. Those are the ones that win.
Right.
So it's like you have to be authentic.
I know.
And figure out your audience as well.
So how do you consistently show up if you're also waiting to be inspired?
So I kind of talked about this on our last social media episode where it was just us. But I think what it is that in the moment, I take the photo or the video.
Yeah.
and I just save it for when I need something to post.
Yeah.
Like in this moment, I need something to post, but nothing funny is happening right now.
Right. Like on a creative day, you're not making 3 posts and putting them live. You're just saving stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I always have this like archive of videos and photos, and I'm like, oh yeah, that was funny. Or, oh yeah, that
time
was.
for that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So it just, I just try not to force it too much, and I just try to be, and I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
I've always been a journaler, and I like to document and record things. And so changing my mindset to that, like I'm just documenting my day.
Yeah.
I'm documenting what I do at work. I'm sharing something. Like if I thought this was interesting, they'll think it's interesting. If I heard a good stat at a sales meeting, like, so it's just really about making, if you don't want to do it, they're not going to like it either.
Do you know what I miss? You used to post, or she doesn't do it anymore, which is why you don't post it, but you would always post in your stories, Haven jumping on the trampoline and what she was watching on the movies. I'm like, what movies are we watching?
I know.
But she was just jumping and jumping on that
for 2 years before she outgrew
toddler trampoline.
Then she outgrew the trampoline. It was so sad.
I mean, it is
but
sad.
Everybody loved those videos.
They were so funny. She's just jumping away with that little bar, holding on.
Yeah.
And watching her movie.
I know.
That's so funny. Okay, well, what about, you're really good about you'll talk to the camera, your face is on. Was that hard at first?
I think it was for sure. And then because of the podcast, the podcast is 6 years old now.
I know.
I'm used to hearing my voice.
I know.
I hated it for a long time.
Now you're just like, whatever. It's everywhere.
And then I listened to it all the time when Tate was a baby because he cried all the time. And the podcast was the only thing that made him stop crying.
He knows good content when he hears it.
So I would just have Hustle Humbly on all the time while I did the dishes or whatever because he would be quiet. But I think that, I also, when I send video updates to sellers or make a post, I'm not like always getting a ring light out and I'm just sitting by a window with what I'm wearing at that moment.
Right. It's not a production.
No, it's just my phone.
Yeah, you have to reduce the friction.
Yeah, it needs to be quick and easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Do you want referral business but hate the idea of being salesy to people you know?
This fall, starting in September, we are taking you by the hand and working together to use your database to build your business.
Going through the Build Your Own Business 101 course together will give you the step-by-step process that guarantees you'll stay top of mind with your database and be the place they go for repeat and referral business.
Grab the course now at hustlehumblypodcast.com/BYOB, and we will see you September 2nd for our first live class.
We can't wait to work through this course together in the fall.
Okay, we also had someone asking a personality-ish question about should you send a professional holiday card?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember if it's the same one, but I saw a question we received as well that was like, well, wait, you send it without, you don't put your like business stuff, you don't put a business card, like none of your business information is anywhere. Like I'm just going to send a Christmas card or holiday card or whatever kind of card. And I'm like, yeah. Because we're trying to deepen a relationship.
Yes.
And it's just like, here I am in your life. Maybe here's my family.
Like, this is what it is.
This is what it is.
It's Happy holidays.
But you can think about your post that way too.
Yeah.
Like this post is not supposed to be, do you know anyone looking to buy or sell? Would you like to invest? Here's why you should invest in real estate. I mean, I think people get it.
Yeah.
But they don't.
And if they're getting a Christmas card from you, they probably know what you do in some capacity.
Right.
Or maybe they're friends with you on social media. Right. You don't need to, every time you see someone, you don't need to remind them, I'm in real estate.
Yeah.
It's like there's a secret agent and then there's a pusher.
Yeah.
And neither work.
Neither work.
You have got to be relatable. In fact, I just listened to this little episode that a podcast producer did, and they were talking about how to grow your business on social media.
Okay.
And they were saying that the more authentic and relatable you keep your posts, the more people want to support you.
Yeah.
Like once you get too stock imagey or too fancy or just too stuffy, it's less relatable and they just don't connect in the same way.
Right.
And they don't tend to share as much.
Yeah. Shannon was saying you should always have your face in your profile, like your profile picture, not your logo or something.
Right.
Humans connect to human faces.
Yes.
They don't connect to your, even if your logo is beautiful. Then you're just a business.
Right.
Faceless, literally faceless. Interesting. Okay. What about, did you go through these different modes of your accounts, choosing the right account type?
Yeah. So we found that there were 3 main ones: your personal, your professional, and your creator account.
Okay.
The personal account, they say, if you are trying to track numbers or do monetization, it's really not the best account for you.
Yeah,
That's
personal
the account
isn't going to do
I have
it
right now.
Okay.
I'm not selling.
You're not monetizing your account.
Right. I don't sell cakes or,
right.
I don't knit and sell things.
No.
I'm not an artist.
No.
I don't have any inventory.
I love to follow a good art account.
Oh, I have my client that's an artist. She does the burn art.
Oh.
And she'll do it where it's like in fast forward,
Oh, yeah. I love when they post the video of them making the art.
They make it look so easy.
But this is the same as if you're staging a house.
Yes.
I mean, of course, I would like to see a before and after. But the problem is if you just show us the final listing product, it is not interesting as much as
you don't appreciate what it was.
Do you know how much more interesting it is when you post before photo, after photo? The best bridge to that would have been, can we see a speed up video of you actually doing some staging?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Then I'm really in it.
Right.
Oh, wow. Look at all you've done. Then I'm like, maybe I want to sell this house.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to buy this house. Okay. So creator, professional, personal.
Yes. Okay. So then professional is more, you are looking to grow your audience, promote a business or brand, potentially monetize. That would be the professional account. Creator is an influencer or content creator, and they are looking for specific tools for collaboration and monetization.
Okay. I left mine on creator.
Okay.
Because I wanted to have access to all of the music. Oh. When you go to professional, there was a point in time where it would drastically limit, especially current or any kind of popular music.
Okay.
Even old, whatever. You would have just not much music to choose from.
Okay. I did not know this.
Now, I just heard Shannon say on her podcast that there is a workaround where if you want to use the professional so that you have access to all of those tools, which I think Creator has most of the same access, but you can go into professional, set yourself as entrepreneur in the category, I guess, but then you can hide the category so it's not showing, and that will work around and give you the music.
Okay.
I don't know. If you want the music, you can go to creator. I don't really know what difference creator to professional truly is because I'm not using all the tools.
Right.
If you need to use some tools, you'll figure out which ones. You can change your account back and forth.
Yeah.
You could make it be professional for a day and see what the tools are. You can make it be creator, whatever.
Yeah. I got the impression that professional would be like your business name.
Yeah.
Like Hustle Humbly Podcast.
Right.
Is a business. So maybe that would be a professional account. But you, Katie K. Caldwell, are a creator.
Right.
And you would have a creator account.
Yeah.
I think that. But regardless, there was a lot of questions about the algorithm and figuring all of that out. And they were saying that's where they were saying that there is no advantage or disadvantage to having a professional account. But there are several factors that will determine your visibility in general.
Okay.
And that does depend a lot on, is your content good?
Right.
But also, they said, like, with the help of the machine that Instagram uses, they do their best to make sure that users see content that they are interested in.
Right.
So if you are a real estate podcast, Instagram will do its best to get people with a real estate interest over to your page. So let's use our friend with the hobby. Let's just call it scuba diving because I like to scuba dive.
Perfect.
If she has a personal account where she's sharing a lot about scuba diving and she has real estate sprinkled in, Instagram, or no matter if it's Instagram or Facebook, the machine is trying to get people to her page that also like scuba diving. So now she's got these new people that are following her because of her scuba content. Are those people ever going to have a real estate need? Maybe at some point in their life.
They could be in a whole different area.
Yeah. Yeah. Or it could just resonate with the followers you already have that have the same hobbies and interests.
Right.
And then they see one day that you're also selling a house. And they're like, oh, that cool scuba chick also sells real estate.
Look at the scuba lady.
Yeah, look at the scuba lady. She sells real estate. The mindset, the broken mindset says, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing.
Now you know I scuba.
Now you know I scuba dive and sell real estate.
Ew.
I can't do it.
It's
Like,
true. They're
That's how people feel.
You found out I like blue.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
You got me, I bake bread.
I know.
I do it. So it's like, but no, that's the broken mindset.
Right.
The correct mindset is, yay, it worked. Your vibe attract your tribe.
Yes.
And now you're getting someone that has the same passion, some things that y'all have in common, and now y'all get to work together on a real estate deal.
Yes.
And the more that your vibe attracts your tribe, the better your business gets like every single year.
Yep.
Because those people become your clients and then they send you referrals of the same like-minded people.
Correct.
You have found your people.
Yes. So what you need to do to take it a step further is if you're the scuba girl, you should be posting this. In the best case scenario, you live somewhere where you can scuba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That would be ideal. Second best case scenario is you are constantly tagging the local dive shop or scuba place in your town.
Yes.
Like we have one here.
Yeah.
We're landlocked. Nobody's scubaing in
Know where they want, no.
in Baton Rouge.
No.
Where you can jump in the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
No, that's not even an option. So you should be posting all of their events because ultimately you do have to get local people.
Yeah.
In
That's
order
the
to
goal.
grow your real estate business.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you just want to have a scuba business,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be local. But the point is, whatever your hobby is, share it. Doesn't matter if it's local or not. But also share your local interest. Share when you eat at a restaurant locally. Share, like you have to literally be tagging places and people and businesses in your area if you want to be served to other people in your area.
Yeah. I just think you need to find a way to enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it right now, you may need to take a little break.
Yeah.
In fact, the other day, so it's summer, the kids, all that. I felt like I was like stuck in a hamster wheel of scrolling more than usual, and my head was hurting. Like I was like, I don't actually want to be scrolling. My thumb just keeps going there.
Right.
Just keeps doing it.
No.
So I actually deleted Instagram for 2 weeks.
Wow.
Do you know who noticed?
Who?
No one.
I was like, I didn't know.
Like, not even my sisters. Nobody noticed.
Did you post at all?
I got on so I had a new listing or something, and I got on my desktop, and I posted from my desktop, not on my phone.
Oh, I love it.
But I was on my desktop, so I didn't, like, scroll or check anything.
And did you do no stories?
None.
No one noticed.
Nobody noticed.
What happened when you came back? Were your stories being viewed the same? More? Less?
I had good engagement with my stories before, and I posted and had good engagement.
Same.
Definitely not less.
Okay. What a great experiment.
It was but it also made me go, Alissa, nobody cares about like you being, nobody even knows because everybody is so worried about their own.
Right.
So if you are struggling with mindset, one of the tips I wanted to give was know that everybody else is also struggling with it. So if anything, take the focus off of you and go be a supporter.
Yeah, of someone.
Go like your friends' stuff.
Yeah.
If your friends make a funny thing, share it, support them. You will, as you work on fixing your mindset to enjoying it more and looking at it as more documenting interesting things. The other day, I had some clients who all the houses they sent me were new construction, and we went and saw 5 houses. And the houses were so photogenic and pretty.
Yeah.
And I just took a few snapshots, and at the end of the day, I had tons of photos. And I thought, I know this probably isn't the right thing to do, to just share like 20 carousel photos, but I just wanted to get them off my phone and I thought they were pretty. And I just wrote, I love when clients have the same taste as me. I so enjoyed looking at these houses today. And I just posted the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And it got like so much more engagement than any of my other.
It was a post?
It was a post.
Oh.
It wasn't in my stories.
Yeah.
I want to say it got over like 200 likes.
You're like, what do you don't say?
And then my sister texted me that her friend screenshotted it to her and was like, your sister's been showing such pretty houses. It's making me want to move.
Oh, cute.
And I'm like, so, and that's just, I only know that conversation happened because my sister sent it to me.
Yeah.
It made me go, I don't even know how many other people were
Right, that's the other
talking
thing.
about this.
People don't have to hit the like button in order for them to have seen it.
Right.
Or shared it with someone.
Correct.
Like, maybe they saw your story and didn't engage, saw your post and didn't engage, but they still saw it.
Yeah. And that's all that matters. So if you are feeling a little bit of burnout, no one's going to notice if you take a little break.
Okay.
Wait to feel inspired. Don't put so much pressure on yourself to post every Tuesday.
Yeah, and don't silo yourself.
Yes.
You're not a business and then a person separately. You're a person who runs a business. Like, you're all the same.
Yeah.
Put them all in one.
Yeah. Everything goes together.
Yeah.
And then it just makes sense.
It's so much easier.
And then they know you.
Logging into two takes too much effort.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it is fun.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get burnt out? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I take a break and I come
It's great.
back and I'm excited
Great
to
advice.
post again.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
love
was
it.
like, this was kind of, but you know what I also didn't do? I didn't make a big announcement. Well, guys, I've been gone for 2 weeks.
You didn't make the announcement when you
I'm
left
back.
either.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks.
I'm deleting the app, everybody. I just want you to know, do not be alarmed.
The big OOO post.
What is that?
Out of office.
Oh.
You never seen people put OOO and then there's like a picture of a beach behind it.
Oh, I like that though.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's kind of cute.
But no, you don't need to. Nobody cares.
Nobody even noticed.
At best, 5% of your followers are even seeing your content.
Right. It was quite the experiment. And even since being back on it, I haven't been as like scrolly.
I love it.
You know, it's like the break sort of broke the cycle I was on of just picking up my phone. The first 48 hours of not, because I took it off my phone.
Yeah, wise.
Because, yeah, you can set time limits. I'm like, yeah, and then you just press dismiss.
Yeah, I know.
And it lets me stay on longer when I press
You're
dismiss.
like, I failed right there in front of my own face.
Right. But the first 48 hours of not having it on my phone, the number of times I went to just click on it, I was like, what are you? This is why it's gone, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Because it got out of hand.
Go do something else.
Yeah, and it was really nice.
That is
just
nice.
sitting at places, looking around.
I'm sorry, I didn't even notice you were gone.
Nobody did. Isn't that like, you didn't even notice.
I didn't notice.
So it goes to show all this pressure that
No
we're
need.
putting on ourselves, caring what people think. I had fear that if I did this, my sellers were going to be upset with me.
And
That my social media had gone quiet.
They
Nope.
didn't know.
Nobody said anything. Nobody. It just, life went on.
Yeah. Okay.
Life went
I love
on.
it.
And I came back with a new appreciation. So,
I love it.
Mhm.
Are you done with this one? So, quick answer. Can you have a personality and be a professional?
yeah.
Yes.
And you should.
Okay. Are you going to do our toast?
Yep.
We have one to read today.
I know we got an email from Hannah.
I think we know where she is.
Texarkana.
Love it.
Texarkana, Texas. Okay. Should I just read her whole email? It's kind of nice.
Go for it.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
My name is Hannah Sanders, and I live in Texarkana, Texas, not too far from BR. I'm 28, little baby, and just started a real estate course to see if I would like to become an agent.
Oh my gosh.
So she's already found us. Like,
Wait.
she's going to be good.
Well, okay, no doubt.
I just started your real estate podcast a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to make sure y'all were still doing toasts.
Yep.
I would like to toast Amanda Huffer. She was our realtor when my husband and I bought our first house right before we got married in 2023. She was wonderful. And I asked her to coffee a couple weeks ago to talk about getting into real estate, and she suggested your podcast to me. I just listened to the database episode, and Amanda does a great job of keeping up to date with her clients. I've texted her several times over the last couple of years to show her updates of our house and ask her questions. So I would like to toast Amanda Huffer with Realty Fanatics in Texarkana, Texas.
Oh, I kind of love that it was basically a consumer toast to their agent.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Wasn't that good?
Wow.
Yay, Hannah.
Hannah, welcome to listening to the show.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's listening in order.
Hannah, if you are listening, please email us again and tell us, how are you doing?
Yeah, did we get the license?
Have you taken your test? How's it going?
I'm so invested.
I know.
Okay, great. That was awesome.
So just go be yourself, guys. Go be yourself. Enjoy your post. Make it cute and pretty for you.
That's right.
It'll be good.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, before you go, if you enjoyed this episode and if we brought you value, take a minute to rate the show, leave a review, or drop a comment.
We are giving away our best stuff for free. Find it at hustlehumblypodcast.com/freebies.
We'd also love to see you in Hustle Humbly community. Join us there at hustlehumblypodcast.com/membership.
We love chatting with you in our DMs. Find us on social media at Hustle Humbly Podcast and say hello.
If you have an episode topic or someone you'd like to toast on the show, please email us at team@hustlehumblypodcast.com.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Hustle Humbly Podcast. See you next week.